Hi friends, Dwellerpot here. Now as you can tell by the fact that it's still raining, I haven't gone back to Whiterun from doing the White River camp. I've just headed straight out to the northwest of Whiterun. I've come here to do a little bandit camp that's stuck in a Nordic ruin. You can see the icon on my compass at the top where it is. I wanted to start here because this little pond, which is sort of halfway between Whiterun and our destination, this is kind of cool. Depending on your level, this might be up to an orcish sword, but I quite like that. So from here on, I'm going to queue up my spells. I'm going to probably be using a combination of Ice Spike and Frostbite. Here it is, here's the ruin. We enter in from the west side. There we go, there's our first archer. Where is it? Sparks. There we go. Back to Ice Spikes. Yep, I know they're there. Turns out I'm actually not too bad at dodging arrows. There we go. And up the stairs we go. I think there's another mage up there, so I might switch to lightning bolts. No one will expect me to come around to the left. Yeah, you can drain my stamina all you like. There we go. Now this is what was it, the Moon Forge or something it's called? Still a sword, I'll sell that. There's a book about it. I've already read light armor forging. Grab the lunar iron sword. Why can't I get... Who says I'm in... There's a bear out there. I might have to sneak until it goes away. It can't get at us. I've got most of the things from there anyway. There's the notes on the Lunar Forge, which is a book that you can read. I'll switch back to my oak flesh. And back to my ice spikes. So we'll go inside here now. Get out of that rain. There are a couple of bandits.
Where are you? Found.
Missed. Switch to frostbite. There we go. There is no loot in this room. no loot to speak of. Over down here, there is another bandit that, for some reason, did not hear the battle that just happened. Steel war axe. Okay, I've got plenty of carrying capacity. I'm not even halfway burdened yet. This is another place where I think I will use my candlelight spell. I didn't really want to pick up that steel greatsword. It's too heavy. So might fire off a candlelight. Because there's stuff in here. There's a chest. And stuff in here. This door is locked. But if you're good, you can pick it. There we go. And hey, I popped off a level. Alright, can I get... I can. Apprentice Destruction, perfect. That'll allow me to cast those second tier destruction spells and not continually run out of magicka. There's a lunar steel sword there. And we can... oh yes, there we go. We can head up the ladder. Back outside, where it is still raining. There's a chest. I think I've got enough weapons that I don't need to have that. But I'm going to go back upstairs. Because there's one more thing that I haven't done. One more area where there is some stuff. And that is, if you come up to here, which is above the door we went in, you can jump onto this and come down into the top of where we just were, where you'll find some decent, nice expensive potions. Vigorous healing, vigorous magic. Alright, so that is this area done. Next, there's another bandit camp that I'm just going to go straight to, and that is Halted Stream Camp, and that's to the north. Or to the northeast-ish, somewhere up there. Remembering that there's a bear in there. Let's cast our breakfast spells. It's not far. In fact, if it weren't raining, you'd be able to see it by now. There it is. Let's just recast that. They've noticed me. Not taken very long. One more all the way out here, sneaking around behind me. Done. Okay, so that's all of the bandits around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. Oh, you've got steel arrows. Steel arrows I can sell for money. Iron arrows I can't. Okay, so there are a couple of bits of treasure around. There's a chest underneath this little platform here. There's another one under here, but beware because this one is trapped. So let's undo the trap trigger. Yeah. Okay, grab those potions. And that. Okay, so let's head on inside. Now I've got the perks, I believe now, that I can... Watch out for that trap trigger there. I can generally dual cast, which allows me to take out most regular enemies, as in not bosses. Notice all the traps. Traps everywhere. We'll use the key to come down here, and now I am going to switch to firebolt spells for this reason.
You picked a bad time to get it.
Done. Dropping off those fire pots makes this room nice and easy. Now there's a bunch of nice, decent loot around here, but there's one good reason to come to this location, particularly if, like me, you are an alteration mage. On this bench over here, there's a unique spell, Transmute Mineral Ore. Now I'm not going to make you watch it, but this spell allows you to convert iron ore into silver ore, and allows you to convert silver ore into gold ore. I will demonstrate. Okay, so let's fire up our transmute. Now we have in our inventory, we have a piece of iron ore, and we have a piece of silver ore. So let's cast that spell, and you'll notice now we have a piece of iron ore, and we have a piece of gold ore, and we don't have a piece of silver ore. Cast it again. We do not have iron ore, we do have silver ore. One last time, and we have two pieces of gold ore. So it is very, very boring casting that over and over again, but it does allow you to grab a whole pile of iron ore, like for example out of this very dungeon. You just grab a... I haven't grabbed a pickaxe in this character build, but if you have a pickaxe, there's a ton of iron ore that you can get in this dungeon. And as you're going back to Whiterun, just convert it all to gold. Convert it all to gold. You'll be able to, with a few minutes at the blacksmithing forge, you'll be able to turn them all into gold necklaces, and that is value add. Don't go up there. That's all trapped. That's how they get the mammoths down here, where they butcher them, cut them up, presumably eat them. I did already do the loot the bandit chief. There's another. There we go. Bandit there. This bandit has the poacher's axe, which is a unique item. It's not particularly great. It does a little bit of extra damage against animals. But that's it. So they're the bandit camps that I generally knock off before I ever go up the side of the mountain to High Hrothgar. I'm still not at a level where I feel confident taking on that frost troll, so I'm not going to do it yet. There are a few other things that I can do, and other locations I can go, but for now I'm going to go back to Whiterun, sell my loot, and consider what my next options are going to be from there. So there we go. There's a couple of neat bandit camps. I will have fun playing Skyrim. I hope you do too. I will talk to you soon. Bye friends.